These are the crypto coins that are going to wreck your chance to get rich in this cycle. Look, if you want to make the big money, you have to know where to put your money. And there's definitely some coins that might feel tempting to put your money into, but are probably going to be the exact wrong place to put your money into. I want to discuss what that is, as well as some key tips on how to make it with the coins that are going to make you the money. Okay. So I want to reference this here because this is super interesting here. More than half of crypto is dead. This is from a CoinGecko report. Over 24,000 coins have been listed on CoinGecko. More than 14,000 of them are currently dead. A lot of those are from the 2021 bull market cycle when thousands and thousands of new coins were created out of thin air. This is typical for crypto. 90% of cryptos fail. And okay, 14,000 is not 90% of 24,000. I have bad news about a lot of the other 10,000 coins. The vast majority of those, while not technically dead, are functionally dead. They have zero liquidity. Nobody trades them. Nobody cares about them. Nobody's interested in them. Nobody's ever going to buy those coins again. They're zombies. They technically aren't dead. A team might still be there trying, hoping against hope to do something. I mean, there's coins from 2017 that nobody ever cares about and nobody ever talks about, and you'll never hear about ever again, that somebody is still holding on to that hope that they're going to do something. Okay. The vast majority of coins in this market are never going to do anything. Most of them will be dead within 6 to 18 months. It's just the way it is. Very high turnover, very high failure rates due to a whole range of different factors. It could be the team screwing each other figuratively and literally sometimes, running out of money, putting it up their noses. Look, all kinds of crazy happens in crypto, and I've seen all of it happen. It's nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to this market, okay? The odds are against you. 100% the odds are against you. It is not as easy to win in this market as you might like to think it is. Sometimes it feels like it's easy to win, and there's definitely some things that are much easier to win on consistently in a bull market than others. I want to share what those things are with you in this video. But first, we have to talk about what not to buy. So obviously the dead coins, right? But the ones that are going to trick you the most are the zombie coins. The coins that they're still there. It's just nobody cares about them anymore. Nobody talks about them. And this is going to be a controversial take. I know I'm going to trigger some people. Okay. Relax. Because it's not just Litecoin's fault. It's emblematic of so many other coins like it. Litecoin, it's one of those coins. Here's the fact, okay? Not my opinion, the fact that underperforms. Look back at the last cycle. Had you bought Litecoin at any point here for $30 in the best price is probably $30, right? You could have sold it for a 10x market peak approximately. Not bad, okay? A 10x is fine. I'm not knocking a 10x if you got it on Litecoin, okay? If you're mining Litecoin, that's different. You got your own metrics and your own game. You know what that is. But if you're just some dude and you're out here, you're like, man, I'm going to buy Litecoin because that's the silver to Bitcoin. No, it's not. It's just Litecoin. It's not silver to anything. That's a narrative. It's not really a true narrative. Gold and silver are useful because they have industrial use cases and they're used heavily for industrial use cases, and they have different supply factors based on that and all this sort of stuff. Litecoin's just Litecoin. It's not necessarily needed. It's not used all that much anymore. Back in 2017, Litecoin was the hot coin, man. Everybody wanted to be in Litecoin. I was in Litecoin. I've been in and out of Litecoin multiple times over the years. But I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be in Litecoin again. I don't see the point. And the market proved that to Litecoin holders last cycle, because the all-time high peak price of Litecoin in 2017 was like $340 or something. The peak price in 2021, the all-time high price ever for Litecoin, guys, it didn't go much above that. It only went up to $410. So not terrible. I mean, technically it was a little bit of a higher market peak than 2017, but not by much. It was basically a giant fat double top for Litecoin. And I'm sure it'll go up to $500 or something like that this cycle. Not price prediction for your Litecoin, just emblematic. So maybe you'll get a 5 to 10x out of Litecoin again. And that's fine. Litecoin, still a top coin for better or worse. certainly compared to a lot of the other junk that you're going to find down when you start going down the market cap and you get down to the 300th or 400th coin on CoinGecko.com or CoinMarketCap.com. There's actually some really good stuff down there, but fresh cycle stuff that maybe came out at the wrong time of the bear market, or stuff that came out sort of 2023 when things were starting to recover. People weren't paying attention, but can be big later, has potential, still early, hasn't had a full bull market cycle yet. But there's a lot of names down there. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of names down there of coins that are never coming back. Names that I remember because I've been around in this space for a long time, like a piece of furniture around here. Names that I remember from like 2017 that were all the rage and were $1 billion market cap coins. And now they're worth 10 million bucks. And nobody, and I mean nobody, ever talks about these damn things. They're dead functionally, but not totally dead because they're not ones included on that CoinGecko dead report. They're the zombies. They're the zombies. And like in the movies, you don't want to get bit by a zombie. You don't want to invite a zombie into your portfolio because, well, it may not bite you straight away. Chances are it'll bite you long term. And the big risk you take with Litecoin or Ethereum Classic, I know, guys, I'm triggering both those communities right now, but hear me out. The reality is you're probably going to dramatically underperform other investors in the market. It's just the way it is. Don't believe me? Well, guess what? Had you been a Solana investor, what would have happened to you last cycle? Because you had the chance to buy Solana for 50, 60 cents, $2, $5. And of course, it went up to $250. Now, I'm not a math doctor here, okay? I'd like to point that out. But I'm pretty sure that if you were to have bought Solana for $1, that was a 250x gain. Had you bought it for $2, that was 125x gain. Now, what was the math we did on Litecoin again? Oh, right, you got a 10x gain. Best case scenario. Which would you rather have? The 250x gain, the 100x gain, or the 5 to 10x gain? And we're picking on Litecoin, which is actually like, an OG coin and been around for a while and probably going to keep to be around for a while because there's a certain community of people who like it. And I'm not bashing you guys. I'm just talking realities here. You're not going to make as much money as the guys aping into the hot new shiny coins. Now, if you want a great place to find hot new shiny coins, by the way, it's the Wealth Mastery newsletter, obviously. Come check it out. 100,000 people a week reading this bad boy. You can be reading it as well, getting it for free to your inbox using the link down below in the description. Every issue packed full of alpha. We got alpha on altcoins, deep dives on altcoins, technical analysis on altcoins, NFT mints, DeFi tutorials, and much, much more. Check it out. Link in the description. It's free. Okay, so what are the coins that are making the money? New coins, hot, shiny new coins tend to perform best in the market. Now, obviously, there's an exception to be made for things like Solana or Avalanche or Chainlink, which are getting like raging adoption and everyone's talking about them. They're huge partners and people coming into the chains, which Litecoin doesn't have any of that stuff, by the way. Again, we're not trying to pick specifically on Litecoin, but it's emblematic of so many other coins that probably aren't really going to do very much this cycle either. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow France comes out and announces that actually Litecoin is going to be the new legal tender of France. Then, okay, I'm wrong. Egg on my face. Okay. Probably not going to happen, though. It's the hot new coins. This is what people want. Celestia's gone up 10x in the past 3 months. Sui, look at this. Came out basically right at the start of 2023. Had a pretty rough year. Boom. Up to new all-time highs already. Probably going to go up much higher than that as the market cycle continues. Meme coins make money. People are putting in 100x, 1000x gains on meme coins right now. You're not going to get that buying these old dead coins. This is all new stuff. And of course, meme coins, some of them last like a week or two and then they're completely dead forever. So keep that in mind. All right. It's its own kind of crazy game, but generally the market wants shiny new things. Generally the market wants to find what is hot. And if no one's talking about your coin, I got bad news for you. No one's talking about your coin. That means no one's probably buying your coin. And if no one's buying your coin, the price isn't going to go up, man. At least not in a meaningful way. And there'll be stuff, again, we're going to use Litecoin as an example. Litecoin halving, there was a short little narrative around that, and traders pumped that as a narrative, and it worked for a short time until it didn't. You'll have other things come up. There'll be Some people will start talking about some things again. There'll be short-term narratives that maybe come up, but Litecoin's probably not going to $10,000 or anything like that. Might not even ever get to $1,000, or at least if it does, not going to be till the 2030s or something. Again, maybe egg on my face and hey, it gets up to $1,000 a cycle. I hope so for Litecoin enthusiasts out there. But chances are it'll underperform again. Think about it. Bitcoin went from a 20K all-time high to a 69K all-time high from 2017 to 2021. Litecoin went from $350 to $400. Not quite the same, is it? And the vast majority of old altcoins, those old bags you have, are going to do the exact same thing. So new coin good, obviously. Lots of great new coins coming out. Lots of cool, exciting new blockchains coming out, doing crazy things, crazy technology, crazy transactions, crazy finalities, all this kind of stuff. Hot stuff. Watch out for the hot new coins. New coin good. Airdrop coins also good. Pay more attention. Be more involved. Stop missing out on the free money. And be ready to rebalance your portfolio. Because if you're holding on to a bunch of old crap that's not doing anything, it may never do anything. I got bad news for you. Not financial advice, of course. Obviously, you have to make your own decisions about your portfolio and what you're doing with your money, obviously. But in general, in investing, what you want to do is you want to cut the laggers and you want to double down on the winners. If you have a coin that hasn't done anything and the devs aren't talking very much, no one's talking about your coin and the liquidity's drying up, guess what? It's probably not going to do very much. There's always exceptions, always a coin that breaks the rule, obviously, but for the most part of the time, you're probably just better off taking the loss, taking that money and putting it into one of your winners so it can win more. This is what a lot of big famous investors do. They don't stay in losers forever. Losers double down on losers. Winners double down on winners. So don't be afraid to rebalance your portfolio from time to time. Have an honest look. Ask yourself the hard questions. Look very critically at your positions. Don't get emotional about them. But like, I've been a member of this Litecoin community for 10 years now. Nobody cares. Does it make any money? Did you come here to make money, or did you come here to be a bag holder in a community? If you did, well, then ignore everything I've said and have a great time hanging out in your Reddit and your Discord with other bag holders who are going to underperform the market. If, however, you came here to make money, then pay attention, okay? Because that's where the money's going to be made. New coins are going to make the big money. They don't have any salty bag holders from previous cycles. They're going to dump the second they get back to break even. You got a clear runway up into the sky. And of course, no matter how hot you think your coin is, no matter how much it is the new paradigm of money, no matter how much it is the technological everything you could ever imagine a blockchain you want it to be, it's still going to go down 90% in the next bear market. So you'll either take your profits or the market will take them for you. Good luck. Have fun. Be profitable. I'll see you in the next video.